We are going to Mountain Clearing, and this is coRe's home map. coRe picked this map. I don't know why, but he's playing HRE on it. And HRE and Roos both good contenders for this map. The other contender would have been the English. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know the Thunderdome, there's a sacred site in the middle. It's gonna play a role somehow. There is beautiful woodlines all around with small holes where you can fit hunting cabins. There is so much food that you can easily go up to Castle Age very, very quickly. And generally that gives advantage in Edge to civilizations that can go up to Castle Age very quickly. Hello HRE. Say hello to coRe. And it also gives the edge to civilizations that have a feudal age landmark that protects like a tower or possibly a Kremlin. Say hello to Corvinus with the stack, like it. Another thing about this map, Corvinus actually stealing a sheep. The sheep in the Thunderdome, they just spawn in a circle around your base, so essentially you can't really steal your opponent's sheep. Possibly one if they don't pay attention, but you just run a circle around your base and you have all of your sheep. And then you have all of these deer. coRe is pushing them back there. He's gonna drop a Aachen Chapel, probably right there on the woodline. Is the relic blocking it actually? I think so. The relic might be blocking it, but yeah, if he draws a small wall here and a small wall there, he's super fine against night raids and can drop the Aachen there. Okay, he's actually just gonna kill it there. I'm not sure where he's gonna put it exactly. I'd say here, but maybe he's gonna prove me wrong. Maybe there. Should all be in range, right? He moved all of his sheep to the back. And we'll speed this up for a moment. By the way, the only map where Roos goes one scout, right? Nah, not say the only map, but like this and water maps. This and water maps is where Roos goes one scout. Kremlin on the sacred side. Who would have expected it? I'm kind of surprised it is here actually. I would have thought he would move it a little closer and then he can just pull the boar right under the Kremlin, put a hunting cabin next to it and eat a little bit of meat. Oh, that's why he didn't pull it. Never mind. Yep, ignore what I just said. coRe playing the boar scout here, trying to pull it on top of the villagers building the landmark, but I think the safety distance is too far anyway. Even if you put it here, if the villagers stand on the outside range, the boar is not gonna reach. Oh, coRe, pay attention. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. The boars are too fierce. Run for the tower. Oh no, no. The Kremlin is actually killing it. Okay, it's not in the perfect spot. It's in a good spot, but well, coRe is probably not gonna go archers, right? Take a look at the resources right now. coRe is almost up to Castle Age. On the other side, we see the wooden fortress in the back because the Kremlin is all the way up front to buff the wood chopping. And here's a beautiful hunting cabin giving 54 gold per minute. This is hideout level. Second hunting cabin coming up. And we also saw a bit of a wall for a moment. So yeah, since coRe is going to go up with the Regnitz here because he has 2 home relics and also this one, which he could potentially take if Corvinus doesn't pay attention, because you can actually, if you move a unit into the range, the Kremlin will auto-fire on like a knight or something, and Prelate can move in while the knight tanks it. But you can manually retarget, right? So that is a little awkward. Corvinus just lost his scout, so he's blind. So he knows the Regnitz is here. I mean, you expect the Regnitz to be there. And coRe now has essentially 2 choices to make. Is he going to go in for the long game, go fast Imperial now? Or is he going to be the aggressor and try to go for some night raids? Aachen Prelate moves out, puts it right here in a tower. And gonna grab the second... Oh, is he? No, he pops back into the chapel for 1 second to renew the buff, and then he grabs it. Nice play. This is one of those few times where I would say going Aachen is actually the better choice. Because look at it. coRe has 29 villagers and he has 1 prelate, and every single one of his villagers is inspired. Just mountain clearing things. On the other side, we do see the Abbey of Trinity going up, so Corvinus is going to be securing this middle relic for himself, and there is nothing coRe can do about it. So it's gonna be 2 relic Regnits. I mean, it's okay. Getting 2 is the minimum you want, getting 3 is nice, and anything above that is just beautiful. Maybe coRe can go for the snatch. That would be a bold plan. Or he could go for this snatch, but both of them are very dangerous. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can just make a scout from the hunting cabin. That's nice. So even though Corvinus lost it, why go for, like, he wants the Abbey out immediately to grab the relic, and he needs a monastery anyway, because he's gonna take the sacred site now, and he's gonna put coRe on a timer before coRe has the option to drop a keep here. By the way, look at coRe's resources. He's going fast Imperial as I suspected. And if you go a high trade house here, sure, it's nice. It's gonna give you a boost. Your bounty is also gonna profit from it, but instead you could just be dropping another hunting cabin here. You could be dropping another hunting cabin there. He's actually chopping for hunting cabins right now. You can go up to the max anyway. That's why I like to drop a what's the word? That's why I like to drop an Abbey on hideout as well, because you're gonna get the cap anyway. You don't need the high trade house to hit the cap. Okay, militia moving forward. That is a lot of militia. 12 guys moving forward. I mean, it's not all as black and white as I just said. You might not reach the 500 bounty, so your cap might actually be lower than the other way around. But at the same time, like, you're in mountain clearing, you do it so you get the faster timing here. But yeah, you're actually hurting your gold income a little bit if you don't go high trade house, but your timings are better and you get potentially more relics, so it evens out, right? Here's the Swabia. The militia do get cleaned up, but Corvin is actually getting 3 of the villagers killed from this. But coRe has the printer active. Look at it go. Right now, it's 10 minute 34. We're basically even on villagers. Let's go. Printer is going on. We do see a cannon emplacement coming up on the relic tower. And, well, I'm curious to see how coRe is going to play this. Right now he's super defensive. Now he's going for spearman upgrades. Do see 1 barracks. Triple relics in the Abbey of Trinity. By the way, Abbey of Trinity. I like High Trade House. I like Abbey of Trinity. I think both are excellent landmarks. This is beautiful. If you go Imperial Ruse, just get this and then spam out some warrior monks. It's so fun. These guys then have 400 health. Do see the siege workshop coming up to get rid of the Kremlin somehow. And actually, let's go check out Corvinus's bounty while we see him going Imperial with the high armory. So we're going to see Imperial Ruse going up against Imperial HRE. And Ruse has the better siege, but doesn't have access to Culverines. HRE has the better, I would say, everything except Streltsy. Because Streltsy are just, wow, Streltsy are pretty good. But yeah, Corvinus's bounty is pathetic. He doesn't even have 250. And keep in mind, he took the boar. So there's not a whole lot of bounty here. Anyway, both players are now up. coRe is starting to add in farms, but the timer is ticking, boys and girls. 7 minutes. We do see Bandit Arms immediately queued for the Rus, and he's dropping his first siege workshop. So Bandit Arms, special extra range for the Springles here. And yeah, if you don't even have the second level, potentially I'd say High Trade House is better. Potentially, but these cabins, I mean, look at them. They still provide 42 gold. I think without any of the bounties, with only stage 1, your cap is somewhere 500 something gold per minute. So you're definitely at the cap with just these few cabins, I say. And there's the last cabin. I think he's then gonna hit the cap. Kinda curious to see if anyone's ever gonna fight in this game, or if they're just gonna stare at each other over a huge chasm and just contemplate life choices. By the way, printer's still printing. coRe is now 20 villagers up and counting. It took 3 minutes to give 20 villagers advantage. First Culverin is out. On the other side, we do see 2 Springles queued up. And we do see roller shutter triggers. So it's gonna be a good old siege war. Yay! Neither player is queuing up a keep in the middle, by the way. Just a Kremlin there. Kremlin is not upgraded with anything right now. It's just a good old... I mean, it provides a lot of vision. Take a look at what Corvinus sees of the map. He knows pretty much all that's going on. And now he sees the Culverin. And this is coRe's vision. Is the Culverin just gonna take out the scout? I mean, double Culverin even. And we do see the first Streltsy. So Streltsy is the other reason why Rus Imperial is really good outside of siege. Because Streltsy will pretty much evaporate anything that is going to directly fight them. By the way, here you saw what is going to happen the entire time now. Well, you need 4 Springles to one-shot a Culverin. A Culverin needs 1 shot to one-shot. Yep, sorry about that. The Springald. Springald will ever so slightly outrange the Culverin, so it's just gonna be mutual destruction, effectively. Oh, but this is really bad for coRe. He doesn't have a whole lot of vision, and first Culverin goes down. But coRe taking nice shots here. So he takes out 2 Springles for the price of 1 Culverin. That is a trade that Corvinus would be willing to make. And now we see 2 hero Streltsy taking the fight against so many spears and men-at-arms. And the Culverin is also here. But we see triple Springles. And we do see the warrior monks running around here, trying to keep the sacred site capped. We do see the militia come in. Militia is going to be crucial here. I don't think that coRe can decap this now. And we do see the heavy maces come out. So we're going to expect some men-at-arms play in a moment. 5 Springles. It's the Great Springald Wars. And a keep drop coming in. coRe also going for a keep drop. Oh, nice. Nice play by coRe. The Bombard is already here. Corvinus is going to move his Springles forward. The Bombard is probably going to die. But at the same time, the keep is done. First hit. No, he's actually gonna make it away. Nah. Come on. Commit. 30 seconds to go. And done. Is he gonna lose both Bombards? That would be so bad. No. No, no, no. Corvinus is not committing for this kill. And there's also a cannon emplacement on that outpost. He's healing up the Bombard just so the militia can't take it out, but he's gonna lose a villager for it. Doesn't really care. He does have the printer. He's 30 villagers. He's even almost 40 villagers up now. But 3.5 minutes, and then he's gonna lose this fight. And there is 7 Springles and 2 Streltsy here. And coRe's keep drop is never gonna go through because there's 7 Springles here. Dude, you're actually gonna go for a naked keep drop? Like, you have no units. You have nothing. Bold. Bold. The Springals do a fair bit of damage against the villagers, not so much against the building. But they can just make sure that the siege cannot counter here. Like, all of these springles being here, and with the Kremlin providing vision. Yeah, okay. The keep goes up. This is not in auto repair range right now. coRe should drop some houses to connect this. So, not too bad of a play. Because Corvinus is just going springles. We see 9 springles and 2 more in queue. On the other side, we see 3 culverins. And coRe is moving his relic forward, getting a cannon emplacement. This keep will have everything here in range. And will start sieging down the keep of Corvinus. So this is pretty strong. Oh, dangerous. Does coRe have speed on his siege? He does not. No greased axle. Does he have a university? He does, but he doesn't have siege work. So siege work, 20% extra health and ranged armor increase. Okay. Springles are moving forward. They take a fair bit of damage from the cannon emplacement, but cannon emplacement is not done just yet. coRe taking the middle gold. His home goal is almost done. And we're just gonna see more springles and more Streltsy. Like, it's essentially just make siege and fortifications. I hate this map so much in ranked. I don't know why it has a place there. And this is just 2 meta civs on this map, right? So it could definitely get worse. Culverins starting to shoot on the keep, trying to take it out here. And coRe is finally getting a vision tower, but it might be too late. It might be too late because the springles are moving forward. First culverin going down. Okay, he's safe. Take a look how much damage these springles took from just the cannon emplacement and nothing else. But yeah, Corvinus pulling his villagers. He's probably going to pull his entire villager mass in a moment. And it's 1 minute. coRe now needs to get on the point. And he's already standing on it. He did stop the timer because he was first on the point. But he's taking out all of the siege immediately. 13 springles now. And all of the culverins are gone. The springles are just going to take out everything that moves on the point. And this game is done. So yeah. That's mountain clearing for you. That's what it's all about. Cap the sacred site, get siege. Though I haven't actually seen 13 springles yet. And I love the fact that like Corvinus didn't make a single knight this entire time. Like usually you'd be worried about being raided here with your open spaces like that, but yeah. Not on mountain clearing probably, because even if you get raided, well, probably have a landmark in the middle and sacred site. Anyhow, that is that. Corvinus wins 2-0 against coRe. I'd say the first map was an auto win in the load screen. And the other map, well, it's mountain clearing, and I guess Salami is still the king of